Whatever.
He's where?
He's home. He'll be here Tuesday.
He's just taking the evening off.
Yeah. And he'll be probably next Friday night.
Tonight is
my father.
and I think.
I just realized I have to get a couple more candles.
So tonight is in memory of your father.
Yep, and I'm doing a reading on 147.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, we're going to start our Nagun, and because there's less of us tonight, we really need you to sing along. Okay? So, you know this one. Ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da da ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya 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 da 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 da. Okay.
Shabbat Shalom. My name is Nan Reuben Lieber, and I am a trustee with Temple Beth Shalom. And I'd like to welcome everyone that's in person at Temple tonight for Shabbat service, and also those who are joining us via YouTube. I'll have announcements at the end, so please stay for that. And now I'll get Faye to welcome our visitors. Enjoy Shabbat service.
Well, it's on. There we go. Now it's on. We have three visitors this evening. Octavio Rangel in back, and Scott Sunken, and Donna Fisher. Welcome. I know you're not new faces anymore, but that's okay. Hopefully you'll be members soon, and you don't have to sign in as guests anymore. Oh, Shayna Binzer. Shayna, can you? All right. We'll just take a minute or two, and if everybody can just kind of turn and introduce yourself to somebody close to you who you don't know, and we'll all get acquainted a little bit and then continue the service. Welcome to our guests.
Hi there.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
This is the Shabbat Shuvah, the Shabbat between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So in Jewish theology, it's possibly the most important Shabbat in all the year. In popular sociology, it's pretty close to the least important because people are exhausted. Rosh Hashanah And then, unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to Ray Bolnick this morning at 102 and a half. And so there was a lot of people here for that. And then everybody's gearing up for Yom Kippur that starts this coming week. But it is a very important time, and it's an important time for us to think about our lives and where we have been and where we're going. And this can create a little bit of existential angst because we may say, wow, I've missed the mark. I wanted to be a famous actor or actress, and here I am. What am I doing here? And or any one of a million other permutations. You know, how did my life turn out this way? And of course, as we grow older, we have less ability and options to change the trajectory of our lives, but there is always that possibility. And Jewish theology is very, very clear that, we are masters of our own destiny. And so, with that, we want to greet Shabbat. For Shabbat Shuvah, we are going to turn to page 142 and welcome Shabbat Shalom. As we join together in Shalom Aleichem, please rise.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Please be seated. I'd like to now ask Nan Rubin to light the Shabbat candles, or to bless the Shabbat candles in memory of her father, whose yard site it is this week. And you can find the candle lighting on pages 120, 121.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
We turn to page 138, 139 for the Lecha Dodi.
Leka leka dodi, likrat likrat kala, pane pane Shabbat nekamala. Leka leka dodi, likrat likrat kala, pane pane Shabbat nekamala la la. Leka leka dodi, likrat likrat kala, pane pane Shabbat nekamala. Leka leka dodi, likrat likrat kala, pane pane Shabbat nekamala. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad, Ish mi'anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad u'shamo echad, L'shem u'tifiret u'likul la 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 dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei panei Shabbat nekabala, Leka leka dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei panei Shabbat nekabala. Boi l'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'b'tzola, Toch hamonei am segula, Boi kala, Leka dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei panei Shabbat nekabala, Leka leka dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei panei Shabbat nekabala, Leka leka dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei panei Shabbat nekabala, Leka leka dodi, Niklat v'vat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabala.
Whoa.
She heard it.
Very nice, very nice. We continue now with the evening service beginning on page 144 for the Reader's Cottage.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, Ve'amad v'rach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayekon u'b'yomechon u'fayedachol Beit Yisrael, Bagala bagala u'bizman gariv Imru Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mubarak L'olamo me'almaya Yitbarach v'yistabach v'parit v'mam v'yitnaseh v'yithodar yitalal Shemei d'Kodesh Baruch L'lamingo b'kata b'shirata Tishbechata v'nechamata Damim v'alma V'maru Amen.
We turn to 146 for the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
I'd like to ask Nan to read the prayer on page 147 towards the bottom of the page.
O God, you are as near to the very air we breathe, yet farther than the farthermost star. We yearn to reach you. We seek the light and warmth of your presence. Though we say you are near, we are lonely and alone. Let our desire be so strong that it will tear the veil that keeps you from our sight. Let your light release our darkness and reveal the glory and joy of your presence.
We join in the Shema on page 152.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Malachuto Le'olam Va'ed Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated as we continue with the V'ahavta.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוז ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in thy heart, shall be in thy heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou risest up, and when thou liest down, and when thou liest down. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them on the doorposts of thy house, and upon thy gates, and upon thy gates, that ye may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Page 159, we join together. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace.
Uthros Aleinu Sukkot, Sukkot Shalomecha. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
Please rise for the tefillah beginning on page 164.
And you'll note there's the special Shabbat Shuvah insert in the middle. Adonai sibetai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha Adonai, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. האל הגדול הגיבור הנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. זוכרנו לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, וחדרנו בספר החיים, למען האלוהים חיים. מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה הכל אתה רב להושיע, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסירים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידה מלך, מלך ממי ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. מי כמוך אב הרחמים, זוכר יצוריו, לחיים ברחמים, לחיים ברחמים, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל.
We continue praying silently. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim L'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim L'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon l'chol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech adon l'chol hashalom. V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'kol erev kol sha'ah בשלומך בספר חיים ברכה ושלום ופרנסה טובה. וזוכר כי ניתן לפניך אנחנו וכל עמך בית ישראל, לחיים טובים ולשלום
say Hashalom. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamarech et amo Yisrael, Shalom.
Please be seated. We turn now to the Mishaberach on page 371. We'd like to pray for Zoe Waller, the granddaughter of Lee and Sandy, who's sick, and also for Halen Weissman Amaral, the daughter of Meredith, who's also sick, and for all those who are in need of healing. I can go around if you'd like. Here, does this work? If you'd like to add the names of anyone else that we should pray for, then just nod toward me and I'll bring you the microphone.
Hal Miner, Ed Dominguez.
Andy Wasserman and Cindy Greenberg.
Herb Meyerowitz.
Ruben Minzer.
Karine Simpson.
Christy Gilio and Carol Gilio.
Prayers for all the victims of Hurricane Ian. And there was also another shooting involving high school students. And pray for the ones that are injured that they'll recover.
Esther Joy Rothstein.
For Eileen Arthur and Brendan Tierney.
For Lynn Spencer.
Marvin and Jane Bears, and my sister Marcia Neeson.
My heart goes out to all the people of the Jewish communities where the hurricane struck, who were looking forward to High Holy Days this coming week, and I hope they get somehow to observe it. Okay. Mishaberach Avoteinu Mekor Abraha Leimoteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishaberach Imoteinu Mekor Abraham Avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We turn to the Torah service on page 362. Can I get a couple of volunteers who'd like to carry Torahs? Lane? Yep. Jonathan? Come on forward. Scott? Faye? All right, we'll get 4 Torahs around. We'll have more Torah carriers than congregants. Please rise, page 362.
אין כמוך באלוהים אדוני, ואין כמעשיך, מלכותך מלכות כל עמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. כי מציון תצא תורה, כי מציון תצא תורה, ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. והאזנה הגדולה, הגדולה והתפארת, והנצח והכל. כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני המלאכה, והמתנשא לכל ראש. לא יסגור ארגון הרב, לא ידעו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה. לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה. לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה, לא ייסגור ארגון הרב, לא ילמדו או מלחמה.
The one I have. I realize they forget all the stories, but not the one I need. Please be seated. Bonnie, you can come up. This is not an official aliyah, but I just wanted to show Bonnie and perhaps everyone else what's involved in lifting up a Torah, so you can see the problem is that it's all on the right side. Now, you're right-handed?
Back both.
Oh, okay. So to lift it up, you could, if you had to, put the tie on or lead the tie on and just lift it up as it is, but it's considered better if you could take the tie off. So I'll just show you what I do. Now, you could lift it up, closed and then open it, or you can open it and then lift it up. So I'm going to open it and then lift it up. So just move back about a foot so I don't hit you by accident with one of the sticks. And please rise just for a second. This is just a practice, and then ideally you want to open it up so you can see 3 full columns. How many columns can you see right now? Right, and that's because this cloth is got sort of narrow columns, and then I can hold it up high, and because it's mostly on the right side and I'm right-handed, this is not too bad. And then we would sing the V'zot HaBracha, and then I would gently put it down, and then try to roll it in again. And then, so do you want to try this?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so we're going to stay standing, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. I should have unrolled it first. I'm sorry.
No, well, this is why we're calling this practice.
Is everybody practicing with me? Okay. All right. And I'm going to turn around and hold it up.
Yep.
Okay. And we've got 3.
Yep, at least 3. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And now you turn back around, and then you gently drop it on the table. You could drop it open or closed or however, and then you can roll it back together.
Oops.
Okay, that was pretty good. Now this is a small one. If we were to use the big one, which Mark Abramowitz on Rosh Hashanah lifted up, one of the really big ones, and they're one of the 3 big ones is, I think, Lee, is it the Holocaust Torah that's relatively light? Is that? No, it's heavy. So one of the 3 big ones is lighter than the other 2, and that has a lot to do, not so much with the scroll, although maybe that too, but the sticks, and the sticks are a relatively new innovation, less than 2,000 years ago. Thank you, Bonnie. Is there anyone else, since we have it open and everybody's standing, who would like to try to lift it up right now? And okay, then please be seated. Julie wanted to lift it up. Okay, come forward, Julie, and we'll let you sit for a minute till she's ready, and come on forward. So, Julie, the same holds true. Are you right-handed? Left, okay. Good luck. Now, because you see all the weight is on the right side, so that's going to be hard. So if you want to lift it, you can lift it a little bit just to see how heavy it is, and then then you can put it back down, or you can lift it the whole way. Please rise. Yeah, that's really good. Wow. Beautiful.
5. Oh, 5? Oh, has to be 4.
3. Oh. At least 3. Oh. You're fine. So you can hold it as long as you like. And then when it's time for oneg, we'll let... And then whenever you want, you can turn back around and gently... You could roll it together while it's still up, or you can just place it down on the table and then roll it, or since I'm going to be reading it.
Oh, this?
I'll have to find the spot, so it wouldn't matter so much, but probably the other way. There you go. We're moving toward the end of the Torah. How was that? Okay. You want to try to lift one of the big ones?
You try.
Okay. When I'll get it out and we'll, okay, she's ready? Okay. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Okay, now please be seated. Is there anyone else? Before we sit down one more time. So for the Aliyah, Oh, they're bonding there. The women that are now the Torah lifters. We're going to set up a new club, the female Torah lifters, and Bonnie and Julie are the what do they call, the founding members. For the Aliyah, we're going to read something that we're going to also read on Yom Kippur about the mitzvot, and it says here towards the end of the book of Deuteronomy that the mitzvot that God is giving us is not too hard. And I'll read it for you in just a minute. So for the Aliyah, I'd like to ask everybody who'd like to come up for an Aliyah on this Shabbat Shuvah to just come on up, and you are now called up to the Torah on this very auspicious Shabbat. So please come. Oh, okay, there's the blessings there. So, but everybody's going to say them together. So, we'll help you. And it's in transliterations as well, if you can get close enough to see. Otherwise, it's also in the prayer books. Kelvin, do you know what page? Page 368. A last chance. Is there anyone else who'd like to come up to bless the Torah? Okay. Then I'd like to call on Shabbat Shuvah, the Aliyah to the Torah, all of you here for the blessing. Baruch et Adonai Havarach, Baruch Adonai Havarach le'olam va'ed, Baruch Adonai Havarach le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher hatamanu mikol hamim, v'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah. Amen. Ki hamitzvah hazot, asher anochi mitzaveh hayom, lo nifleiti mimcha, lo rechoka hi, lo b'shamayim hi. This mitzvah, or this system of mitzvot that I am going to give you, that God is saying to the children of Israel today, is not something that is beyond your reach. It's not far away. And then there's a very famous expression here, lo b'shamayim hi. It is not in the heavens. And so this is a very core principle in Jewish theology, that the mitzvot and all of Judaism indeed are lo b'shamayim hi. Lo meaning not, shamayim is heavens, and he is it is. You know, he is referring to shamayim. So it's not in the heavens, meaning it's not something that only angels can do. It's something that everyone can do if, of course, they have to make the effort and do a little studying and try to get into the routine of it. But it's not something that you have to be somehow unbelievably exceptional to do. Lemor. Mi ya'aleh lanu hashmayma v'kach lanu v'yishme'enu ata v'nasena v'lo me'ever layam hi. And it's not across the river, it's not across the ocean, it's right here. Lemor. Mi ya'avor lanu el ever hayam v'yikach lanu v'yishme'enu ata v'naseh ki krov elecha davar ma'od v'pi This is a system which is designed to be given to you to help you to live your lives and to provide a certain degree of structure. It is not something that is impossible, but rather something that is achievable and can bring rewards, at least in the long term. Ra'eh natati lefagnecha hayom et hachaim ve'et hatov et hamavet ve'et hara. And then it goes on, this is a new paragraph in the Torah, in the book of Deuteronomy, and says, look, I have placed before you today a choice, a very stark choice, between life and death, between good and evil. Et ha'chayim ve'et ha'tov ve'et ha'mavet ve'et ha'ra. Asher anochi mitzavcha hayom la'ava et Adonai Elohecha. I have commanded you to love the Lord your God. And then, of course, the commentaries ask, how can you be commanded to love God? Right? Love is an emotion. Love is a commitment. Love is something that happens. Maybe you can try to create the right environment, but how can you be commanded to love? Lalechet b'dorachav, to go in God's ways. V'lishmor mitzvotav, v'chukatav, u'mishpatav, v'chayeta v'rabita, u'be'rachta Adonai Elohecha. And you shall live and you shall bless Adonai Elohecha be'eretz asher ataba shama l'rishta. And you should bless God now and when you arrive in the land of Israel. All right, Ben, you want to come forward and take a look inside the Torah before we lift it one more time? We're not going to have you do the official lifting because we have now our trained Torah lifters, but you might as well take a look. And so come on up. Okay, so Ben, hold this side. And hold it tight. That's it, good. No, you're not lifting, but take a look. You can touch it there. Touch it right here. And so this is animal skin. And so if we were making the rules today, we probably would come up with something synthetic because we don't want to hurt the animals. But these rules were made a long time ago. And Ben, you see right what I got there? And what is that? It's a, Ruth, what do you see there?
It's a seam.
Right, so this is not one long contiguous animal skin. It would be, very, very, very large dinosaur if that was the case. But rather, every 5 or 6 columns, they have to take a different one and sew it together. And you see the print. Do you see any dots? Okay, good. And do you see any periods or exclamation points or punctuation? No. So you think this is hard to read or easy to read?
Hard.
Oh, good, right. And but how did I do a good job? Okay or good? Good. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So you'll lift this side, I'll lift this side. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, please rise.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל פי אדוני ביד משה. יהללו את שם אדוני כי נשגב שמו לבדו.
That was good. Okay, now Ben, come help me with this. Take the little rope, put it underneath, and then we're going to tie it. But pretty tight. Tight. That's good. Okay, good. And now we have the cover. Your mom's going to do that. And then you've got the yad. Ben, see it there? Grab it.
Yeah.
And then take the little metal screen on the top and hang it over either one or both of the. There we go. Okay. Okay. Ruth, you'll carry the Torah back to the ark against your shoulder. And there you go. Is she holding it okay? Okay. Okay.
כל ארץ בשמיים ויעלם קרן לעמו תהילה תהילה לכל חסידיו לפני ישראל עם יראו הללויה 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 הללויה.
They didn't do the.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, blessing after the Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah temet v'chayei olam v'chayim Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. My apologies. And now we continue with the Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו גויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כי משפחות האדמה, שלא שם אלוקינו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing, and you can go back to your seat. And as we prepare for the Mourner's Kaddish, we mourn the loss of Ray Bolnick. Her memorial service was this morning. Speaking personally, it's a terrible loss. She was a mainstay of our Torah study group on Wednesdays, and a brilliant woman that she would just quote all these ancient and medieval commentators that I think only she and I knew about. And I'd say, where did you learn all this from? Because she'd spent many years in Skokie, Illinois. And I said, what was there up there in Skokie that you learned it? And she said, oh no, I didn't learn it there. I learned it after I moved down to Arizona in 2004. And I said, where'd you learn it here? And she said, well, I had more time, so I just started reading, and I ordered books, and I learned. And so it was really incredible, and she was also just a friendly lady, and just really, really nice. And so we mourn for her passing, and we mourn for all those who have passed away in the past 11 months. We also mourn for Lane Ginsberg's son, Lucas's friend Devin Murphy, who died tragically about 10 days ago, leaving a young child and a pregnant wife. Are there any other recent passings in the last 30 days that anyone would like to mention? For the yard sites, we remember Sylvia Arand, the mother of B. Eisenberg, Robert Kornthal, the father of Nan Reuben Lieber, as we mentioned. And Nan, may I wish you long life, and may the memory of your father always be for a blessing. Helen Hammerslag, the mother-in-law of Shelley. Rebecca Himmler, the daughter of Jeanette Rice. Helen Janis, the sister of Minnie Kalish. Charles Lilly, the grandfather of Aaron Suarez. Mark James Martin, the nephew of Bonnie Longmire, and Bonnie may Frank's memory be for a blessing. Morris Rosen, the father-in-law of Elise Rosen, Max Sachs, the grandfather of David and Sheila Lovinger, Herb Spencer, the grandfather of Lane Ginsberg, and may your grandfather's memory be for a blessing, Lane, and Anne Weinbach, the mother of Myron. Also our legacy members. It's been pointed out that many of them are not actually legacy members, they're the loved ones of legacy members. But they're still remembered in our congregation, and Anne comes in every week to turn on the appropriate yard site lights for those people. Is there anyone, other names of those whose yard sites or anyone else that you'd like to mention? We join together in the Mourner's Kaddish on 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah v'yalma dibra krute v'yamlich malchute b'chaye echad v'yom echad u'b'chaye dekol beit Yisrael ba'agala u'b'zman kariv v'yamru Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach li'alam u'lamei amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpo'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalel v'yitalal shmei dekutsha b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata damiram bi'alma v'yimru Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru. Amen. May the one who brings harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and all humanity, to which we say, Amen. Please be seated. We have very appropriate anthem from the cantor, which is Return Again. This is composed by Shlomo Karl Bach, and it, of course, relates to the theme of the High Holy Days.
And the return, the Shuvah, right?
Return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are, return to what you are, return to where you are born and reborn again. Return again, return again, return to the land of your soul.
Thank you, Baruch. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
There will be no Torah discussion this Wednesday due to Yom Kippur, but the class will resume the following week, and it's never too late to join the lively discussions. Please contact the office or Reba Lit if you'd like to join. Rabbi's Jesus class begins October 6th on Thursday at 11 a.m. for 4 sessions. There's still time for you to sign up. Then the following Tuesday, Jewish character development begins on October 11th for 3 weeks. Volunteers are needed to organize the TBS library. If you're interested, please call the office. Coming to TBS, October is going to be very, very busy. October 7th, next Friday night, we have a potluck dinner starting at 5:15. October 8th, Build the sukkah. Brotherhood will put up the sukkah in the back of the synagogue. October 9th, a celebration in the sukkah from 4 to 6 p.m. October 13th, senior talks, making Medicare work at 11:30 a.m., and there will be a free lunch following that. October 16th, TBS Sunday afternoon at the movies at 3 p.m. We don't know the movie yet, but it should be very enjoyable.
Crossing Delancey, they announced.
Well, that was last
Oh,
month.
you did that one.
Yeah,
Great.
so they'll have another probably Jewish themed movie. October 27th, senior talks, senior scams, 11:30 a.m. in the social hall. Again, lunch will follow. Sisterhood Break the Fast is following the services on Wednesday. See Yolanda or Shari during the ONEG if you would like to sign up. This will probably be the last time to make a reservation. Is that correct, Yolanda? Okay. Sisterhood's meeting October 17th. Rabbi Kaplan is going to speak on his visit to the state of Israel. Everyone is welcome. It's 12 noon, $12 for Sisterhood members, $15 non-members, including lunch. Right. Chair plaques are now available for purchase at $200 each. The shofar will have an order form. There was also one on the weekly bulletin. Please, you can call the office or me for a reservation. And our major fundraiser in December is the golf tournament on Sunday, December 4th. There are brochures in the lobby with all the information. And if you're not a golfer and don't want to participate by playing golf, we have tea sponsorships available. So it was a big success, and we look forward to that. Please bring your index card with your hit the mark and or miss the mark with you to Kol Nidre services on Tuesday night. The rabbi will be using this information for his Yom Kippur sermon. There is a basket on the table in the lobby, an index card, so if you brought it today, you'll be able to put it in. And if you didn't pick up a grocery bag at Rosh Hashanah to participate in the TBS food drive to support Valley View Community Food Bank, there are bags available in the lobby. Please pick one up tonight and bring it back with you on Kol Nidre or any of the Yom Kippur services filled with non-perishable items, groceries, household items, and pet food. Our Kol Nidre service will begin at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, October 4th. Yom Kippur morning service will be at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, October 5th. You will be asked to show your tickets at the door for these services when you arrive. However, no tickets are required for Yiska service, which will be on Wednesday at 1 p.m., immediately following the morning service. Everyone who purchased a memorial in the Yiska Memorial booklet will receive, for the Yiska Memorial booklet that will be shown on the screen, will receive a copy at the start of Yiska service. In addition, the memorials will also be shown on the monitor in the lobby, so everybody can see who was remembered. And with that, I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, and also the expression is Gemar Chatima Tova. May you be inscribed in the book of life, and may you be given another year of life. And so we all pray for not only life, but for health, and may we have, if not perfect health, then sufficient health to get around and do the things we want to do, and not to be in terrible pain, and may we pray that we and our family and friends and all of us may be in that privileged position to be able to enjoy life. We conclude with the benediction and Tfilat HaDerech, and then we march into the social hall for the Kiddush and the Hamotzi. Are you ready, Cantor?
Yes, sir.
And thank you for bringing the guitar. That was nice.
Thank you. Glad you liked it.
You had a long history when playing guitar when you toured with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, right. No, I started guitar in Spain, but I liked the piano because the beers kept sliding off the guitar.
You went to Spain to study,
Not to study guitar. No, I was a philosophy major.
Okay, but you just did it when you were there.
Yeah.
And you actually had to get airlifted out early.
Well, I left during martial law. It was pretty bad. It was very scary during Franco.
Please rise for the benediction.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May you feel God's presence within us always, and may you find peace, happiness, and love. And let us say,
Amen. May we be blessed as we go on our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May we be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Oi, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam.